Guided Muscle is a 1955 Looney Tunes cartoon directed by Chuck Jones, and this is a Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner cartoon. And as is usually the case with these, I found it to be quite delightful, but still not something of which I am enamoured. I've yet to find a Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner cartoon that I feel stood out from the rest, which kind of makes sense on the one hand because they're all very similar. They're all just Coyote trying different things to try and capture the Roadrunner. But at the same time, I feel like there has to be at least one that I think is my favourite. I don't think Guided Muscle would be my favourite if I had to pick one, but there were a few moments that I thought were particularly delightful. So, as I said, it follows a similar format of Wile E. Coyote trying different things that are really just more of a danger to him than they are a practical solution to capturing the Roadrunner. I don't want to spoil it too much, but I just want to mention a few things that stood out to me. The first one is when the coyote stood on his hands, and hopefully you'll know what bit I mean by that. I think it was quite near the beginning. And he just looked absolutely adorable. And I thought that bit was very well animated. I thought it looked very good. Another bit I loved is when we get to see the coyote chasing the Roadrunner, and the Roadrunner sticks out his tongue several times, and it was beautiful, and the sound effects that went with it were really great. I really enjoyed that bit of it. And the scene with the grease, I think the grease might have ran on for a bit too long. They maybe milked that bit for more than it was worth, just a tiny bit. But the fantastic use of music when Wile E. Coyote was running on the grease, the music that went along with that, and how it utilized it, and the sound effects that were incorporated into that, I thought worked really well. So there are definitely things in this that I thought are worthy of praise, specific things that stood out to me as being enjoyable. I still don't think. Well, I was going to say I know it's not my favourite, but I don't know which one my favourite is. I just do not have a favourite. Nevertheless, it doesn't mean that I didn't enjoy it. I did like Guided Muscle, very well animated, great use of music and sound effects. If you're a fan of Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner and you haven't seen it or you can't remember it, Guided Muscle is definitely worth watching.